వెల్కమ్ టు మేఘ్నా స్టడీ కెరియర్. మీరు నన్ను ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్లో కూడా ఫాలో అవ్వచ్చు. కింద డిస్క్రిప్షన్ బాక్స్లో లింక్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేశాను, చూడండి. సో లెట్ us start with May 20th current affairs. The Charan Paduka campaign was launched in Madhya Pradesh for the migrant workers passing through the state. Under the campaign, the migrant workers were provided with shoes and slippers to reduce their pain. The One Nation One Card scheme is to be implemented in June 2020. This will provide relief for the migrant workers. However, in order to provide immediate relief, Government of India announced free food grains supply for 2 months. As an immediate relief, temporary shelters were constructed. Affordable rental housing scheme is to be launched under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for migrant workers. Next, the World Health Organization recently announced to its members countries that spraying of disinfectant on roads is not effective. The organization rather says that spraying disinfectant can be harmful to public health. The WHO recommends that if a disinfectant has to be applied, it has to be done with a cloth or wipe that is soaked in disinfectant. Till now, there are no information about how long COVID-19 virus stays on a surface. There are several studies that says that the virus can stay differently on different materials. Next, the former Indian cricket player Anil Kumble is the current chairman of ICC Cricket Committee. The committee has banned use of saliva to shine a cricket ball. The practice meant for swing bowling is now primarily held as a health risk due to treat of COVID-19. The swing of the cricket ball is mainly governed by 3 factors. One is shiny side, climatic conditions and behavior of the pitch. The cricket ball creates turbulence as it swings. The player uses sweat or saliva to make one side look shiner. This helps to create challenging conditions to all the batsmen. It is legal and allowed in all matches conducted by ICC. It is called ball tampering. Ball tampering is usually done after the ball wears away in the second half of the match. Next, the World Health Assembly in the decision-making body of World Health Organization, India was represented by Union Minister Dr. Harshavardhan at the World Health Assembly. Apart from COVID-19, the World Health Assembly addressed global vaccine plan, polio eradication, and neglected tropical diseases. Also, India is expected to be elected as the chair of the executive board of the World Health Assembly. Japan is to be replaced by India. Next, the Government of India implemented the recommendations made by the Shekatkar Committee to create borders infrastructure. The committee has adopted engineering procurement contract to execute the workers that cost more than rupees 100 crores. The recommendation of the committee to enhance procurement powers from rupees 7.5 crores to rupees 100 crores to the border road organization has also been implemented. The Shekatkar Committee was formed in 2018. It was constituted by the Ministry of Defence under chairmanship of Lieutenant General D.B. Shekatkar. Next, Amphan turned into a super cyclonic storm. This is the second super cyclonic storm faced by India since Fani in 1999. The super cyclonic storm will hit the coast of Odisha and West Bengal according to the Indian Meteorological Department. The National Disaster Response Force is preparing excavation plan and response preparedness. The storm will cause extensive damage upon landfall. The waves are expected to reach a height of 4 to 6 meters. The warning about a cyclone are given by the Indian Meteorological Department. Next, the Jammu and Kashmir administration issued rules to provide domicile certificate. The Jammu and Kashmir Grant of Domicile Certificate Rules 2020 has been provided through an amendment of the Jammu and Kashmir Civil Services Act 2010. Due to the order, the West Pakistan refugee and children of the women married outside Jammu and Kashmir and Safai Karmcharis are now eligible to obtain domicile status. On March 31, 2020, the Government of India issued Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Order 2020. According to the order, the domicile of a person is defined as a person who has resided in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir for a period of 15 years or has studied in the Union Territory of a period of 15 years and appeared in class 10 or 12 examination in an educational institute of Jammu and Kashmir is considered to be domicile of Jammu and Kashmir. Next, the Hanko is a personal stamp of Japan. It is equivalent to signature in other countries. The tradition is gaining criticism in Japan post-COVID-19 period. Japan is adopting work from home culture aggressively in response to COVID-19 pandemic. However, the age-old Hankon tradition of Japan is forcing the employees to go to the office premises for security reasons. Hence, the Hankon tradition is being criticized in the country widely. Hanko stamping is essential in Japan for several transactions. There are specific types of Hanko stamping such as circular and square. They are mandatory in bank documents, government authorization, and even in several day-to-day activities. Next, the National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development released Rs 20,500 crores. The funds will act as front-loading resources to the cooperative banks and the regional rural development banks. The fund has been released to the farmers in Kharif operations and also in their pre-monsoon preparations. Of allocated amount, Rs 15,200 to be provided through cooperative banks and Rs 5,300 crores through RRBs. Next, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs released star rating of garbage-free cities for the year 2019 and 2020. Around 5 cities were given 5-star rating. This includes Ambikapur, Surat, Rajkot, Mysore, Indore and Navi Mumbai. The ministry had given 3-star rating to 65 cities and 1-star rating to 70 cities. The rating system was launched by the ministry in 2018. This was launched to provide a mechanism to achieve garbage-free status. Also, such a rating system will motivate cities to achieve higher cleanliness. The rating mainly focuses on solid waste management. Next, Benjamin Netanyahu has been sworn as the Israel Prime Minister for the 5th time after signing of power-sharing deal with rival-turned-partner Benny Gantz of Blue and White Party. He will now chair the post until 13th November 2021. Capital: Jerusalem. Currency: New Shekel. President Reuven Rivlin. Institute of Technology has developed I Feel You, an intelligent bracelet which will help users respect social distancing rules. Technology was launched at a video conference which involved the participations of Liguria Governor Giovanni Toti and ITI President Giorgio Metta. Capital is Rome. President is Sergio Mattarella. Prime Minister, I'm unable to pronounce his name. Next, the Canara Bank has launched a special business vertical dedicated for all gold loans to meet the financial needs of its customers as they are in need of immediate credit support to meet their emergency needs due to COVID-19 pandemic. The bank has launched a gold loan campaign till 30th June 2020 with an interest rate as low as 7.8% per annum. Chairman T.N. Manoharan. Next, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Mechanical Engineering Research Institute, Durgapur has developed 2 mobile indoor disinfection spray unit battery powered disinfectant spray and pneumatically operated mobile indoor disinfection for cleaning and disinfecting pathogenic microorganisms. Next, the autonomous institutes under the Departments of Science and Technology, namely the International Advanced Research Center for Powered Metallurgy and New Materials and Sri Chitra Tharunal Institute of Medical Science and Technology, have jointly developed a new generation iron manganese based alloys for biodegradable metals implants for use in humans. Next, International Museum Day is celebrated every year on May 18 globally. To create awareness on the importance of museum for the development of society, the day is organized by the International Council of Museum and has been declared since 1977. The theme for the year 2020 is Museum for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion. Headquarters is in Paris, France. That's all for today. Hope you guys like this video. Please do like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for more latest job updates and current affairs. Jai Hind.